guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So a lot of you have been asking to see my skincare routine, and I was going to try to film it in my bathroom as I was actually going through the steps, but to be honest with you, I have the smallest bathroom in the entire world. It is my least favorite part of our house. It's just so small, so I don't think I'd be able to fit the tripod, my camera, my lights, everything in there and then get a good angle so you could see what I was actually doing. So I thought instead I would just sit down and chat about all of the products that I use in the order that I use them so you can get a good idea of what I do every day. And then if you want to skip ahead, I'll put timestamps in the description box below. So I'll share my morning skincare routine, my night routine, and then also the products that I use throughout the week. I'll put all of the products I use in the description box, so if you see a specific product that jumps out at you, you can jump ahead to that part of the video because I have a feeling it might be a little bit of a long video and I don't want to make you sit through the whole thing if you're only interested in one part. Okay, so as for my skincare concerns, I have oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin. I struggle with breakouts, usually around my jaw area, but sometimes all over my face. My skin has cleared up a lot over the past year or two, which has been really nice, but I do struggle with redness and sensitivity. Anytime I do get a breakout, my skin will scar and I have hyperpigmentation. I have an uneven skin tone. I have texture to my skin. Pretty much like any skincare concern you could think of, I have dealt with, other than maybe extreme dryness. I wouldn't even say that because I have dealt with extreme dryness in the past. My skin went through a very dry phase a few years ago, so I have dealt with it all, and I have a lot of products that I've been loving. My skin has cleared up, and I think there are different contributing factors, but obviously one of them is skincare, and I've been really consistent with my skincare routine, so I'm going to share my favorite products with you in the hopes that it will help some of you who are looking for new products, and if not, it'll just be fun to chat about skincare. Okay, I will start with my morning skincare routine. I keep it really simple in the morning just because I'm usually running late, so if I had a lot of steps, I would probably skip over them. And also I like to wear makeup a lot of days, so I feel like when I'm layering on the products in the morning when it comes to skincare, it really just doesn't make my makeup look as nice throughout the day. So I like to save a lot of the products for nighttime so they can really get a chance to sink into the skin. I always start off with an exfoliating cleanser. Exfoliating is very important no matter what skin type you have. If you're going to do it daily, make sure that you get a gentle exfoliator because you can over exfoliate, which will strip your skin and damage your skin in the long run. So if you do use a daily exfoliator, make sure it's gentle. I have two options. I kind of switch back and forth between them. The first one is from Derma and it is their Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. This one is great because it's on the more affordable side and you can actually find it at the drugstore or at Ulta, so it's really accessible. I like this one because it is gentle. It's geared toward people with normal to oily skin. I think it's great because it is hydrating. The base is really soothing on the skin and it leaves you with a cooling effect, which feels really nice in the morning. It helps to wake you up, but it also has those scrubbing properties to it. They actually use apricot seed powder to provide gentle yet effective exfoliation, which is really interesting. There are so many different ingredients in all of these products. I could go on and on about them for days because I love skincare, but for the sake of keeping this video on the shorter side, I'll link everything in the description box. That way if you want more info about a certain product, you can just click the link. But if you struggle with sensitive skin, this is going to be a good option because it's not super abrasive, it's not rough on the skin, it's very gentle, it's cruelty-free, it's vegan, there are a lot of natural ingredients in it, and it's affordable. The next product that I like to use is from Philosophy, and I've heard some conflicting information about whether or not Philosophy is cruelty-free. From the research I did, I thought they weren't, but a lot of you guys told me they are, so I have to look into it a little bit more. But in the meantime, I have been using the Microdelivery exfoliating wash for probably over a year at this point, and it is amazing. This one is a little bit more abrasive than the one that I just mentioned, and I don't know if abrasive is a good word because it's still really gentle. They call it a 30-second cleansing mini peel. It is going to get rid of any dull skin on your face. It's going to clear those pores right up, and if you're not super gentle with it, it can be a little bit rough on your skin. Sometimes I have a tendency to scrub really hard when I'm using an exfoliator. Do not do that. Be really gentle with it, but this one works so well. I think if you struggle with dry skin and you kind of have flaky skin, or you have acne, this is going to be a good option for you because it's really going to scrub away all of that skin. I love using this one on days where I have to film or I have a special occasion or I'm wearing a lot of makeup because it's really going to give you a nice smooth base to start with. I would not recommend getting this size. I mean, it's been great, it's lasted me a while, but I've noticed that the lower I get in the bottle, the more the formula seems a little bit watered down. So I would recommend going with a smaller size because, I keep mine in the shower where I wash my face, so obviously moisture is going to get in there and make the product expire expire a little bit more quickly. So the only other thing that I do in the morning is apply a moisturizer. Like I said, it's very simple. I don't use a toner or a serum in the morning, which would probably be beneficial to my skincare routine, but I keep it very simple in the morning. So I've been using the Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. This is such a good product. It has so many skincare benefits to it, and I could go on and on about them, like I said, but I'll link it in the description box below because I don't know all of them off the top of my head. But if you do struggle with sensitive skin, redness, or breakouts, this is going to be an ideal moisturizer for you because it helps to combat those breakouts, and it also has calming ingredients which are really going to help red or irritated skin. It definitely hydrates the skin, and it provides you hydration throughout the day. Your skin doesn't feel tight or dry, especially if you're using an exfoliator in the morning. It can really tend to feel really tight afterwards. This is going to hydrate your skin and leave you with a soft matte finish. It's not the most mattifying moisturizer that I've tried, which I actually prefer because my skin feels really good throughout the day, and it's just prepped for makeup application, and if I'm not wearing makeup, it looks great on its own. This one does have a strong scent to it. It's really minty. It almost smells like tea tree oil, which I don't know if that's one of the ingredients, so if you are really sensitive to scents, keep that in mind. I think it's so good for the morning because it helps to wake you up, but I do think there are products in here that are going to make your skin a little bit more sensitive to the sun, so make sure you apply an SPF after you use this. Another good moisturizer is the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Invisible Finish Moisture Gel. This one is great for normal, oily, or combo skin, but personally I would recommend it for oily skin. If you have extremely oily skin and you like to start off with a mattified appearance, this is going to be a good option for you. It's kind of like the best option for people who don't feel like they need a moisturizer, because sometimes your skin is so oily that you feel like putting a moisturizer on it is going to make it look even more oily. This is the moisturizer for you because it's going to hydrate your skin, it's going to provide those skincare benefits, but it doesn't feel like a moisturizer. It almost feels like a facial primer. It actually says right on the bottle that it's supposed to minimize pores and smooth wrinkles, and it has like that skin softening effect to it. So it's actually a good option to apply before you apply makeup because it helps your foundation to just go on really beautifully, but it doesn't overhydrate your skin. I've gone through so many of these. It's like my go-to during the summertime because it's really lightweight, so I would also recommend this one. Okay, let's move on to nighttime skincare. This is when I'll take a little bit of extra time in my routine, and I might use a few extra products just because I am going to bed at night, and I feel like it gives all of these products a chance to sink into the skin and really just give you the maximum benefits that they offer. So I will spend a few extra minutes. The first thing that I always do is remove my makeup. I was using the Garnier Micellar Water, but I've heard conflicting info about the ingredients, about whether or not it's good for you, so I stopped using it. If you guys have a recommendation for a good micellar water, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. But right now I'm using this product from Pur-lisse, and it is an amazing option. It is the Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Cleansing Milk. This is actually going to remove every single trace of makeup on your face and also cleanse your skin, and it says that it also tones and soothes. Like I said, if you struggle with acne scarring or sensitive skin or just red or irritated skin, which a lot of us do, this is going to be a good option for you because it has anti-inflammatory benefits. It's very gentle on the skin, so it's great for all skin types, but especially sensitive skin because it will not irritate your face. I like it because it's a little bit more lightweight than a cleansing oil, but it's definitely heavier than the micellar water, so it's going to leave your skin feeling moisturized and hydrated. I actually like to wet my face and apply this. It removes every single trace of eye makeup and face makeup, which is really important to me because I do love wearing a lot of makeup, but I want to make sure I remove all of my makeup before I really cleanse my skin. So you could use this to remove the makeup and then go back in with it to cleanse your skin, but I actually use the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Oil Reducing Cleanser. This one again is great for normal, oily, or combo skin. I've been using this for about 2 years. I've gone through so many of these, but I love this one because it really is a skin balancing cleanser. If you have oily skin, it's going to help to balance out those oils, but still leave your skin feeling hydrated and refreshed. It's hard to explain the texture because it's kind of like a whipped texture. It's just a good product. It's nice if you have sensitive skin. Again, if you have acne, I mean, all of these products are great for that skin type. I don't want to be too repetitive. So after I remove my makeup and cleanse my skin, I will go in with a toner. So I've been using this one from Henriksen. It is the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. It's from the same line as the moisturizer that I talked about earlier. I go back and forth between using a toner and skipping it, but honestly, this one has made such a difference in my skin. I love this because it It ensures that you got every single trace of makeup and dirt off your skin. So if your cleanser left anything behind, this will take care of it. This also has really similar skincare benefits to the moisturizer, but it also has ingredients like salicylic acid in it, so it's going to make sure that your pores are not clogged and just that it's fighting any acne or any breakouts that might be coming on. It's really gentle in my opinion. A lot of times products with salicylic acid can actually irritate my skin, and this one does have a strong scent, a slightly strong scent like the moisturizer does as well, but it's not too strong. It doesn't irritate my skin, and a lot of times toners that are meant for acne prone skin can really irritate and dry out my skin, but this one does not dry it out. If I don't use that toner for some reason, like if I feel like my skin is a little bit dry or very irritated, sometimes I'll just go in with the Skindinavia Post Makeup Recovery Spray. This is a really gentle product because you spray it onto your face. You're not rubbing, it's not, you know, it's a little bit more diffused. This is supposed to clear pores and prevent breakouts. It has exfoliating ingredients and just skin clearing ingredients in it, and I feel like it's made a difference for my skin. It's really hydrating, and I kind of thought it was like a gimmicky product at first, like I don't need a post makeup recovery spray, but if I use it as the last step in my skincare routine before a moisturizer, it just kind of locks everything into place and it keeps my skin really clear. I use a lot of different moisturizers at night. I'm not too picky. It depends on how my skin's feeling that day. If it feels really oily, I'll reach for a lightweight moisturizer. If it feels a little bit dry and tight, I'll reach for a really hydrating moisturizer. A good go-to option is definitely the Paula's Choice Resist Barrier Repair Moisturizer. This one is great for all skin types. You can use it in the morning or at night. I like to use it at night because it's a little bit more hydrating than my typical morning moisturizers, and it does have retinol in it, which can make your skin really sensitive to the sun. So if you do use it during the day, make sure to use an SPF with it as well. But it's supposed to hydrate and firm, repair signs of aging, and reduce wrinkles on the face and eye area. I don't really know that it reduces wrinkles. It's hard to say. I really struggle with wrinkles under my eyes, and I don't really apply a ton of moisturizer in that area, but I feel like it hydrates the skin really nicely, and it kind of gives your skin that plump appearance, especially when you wake up in the morning. Your skin just looks alive and awake and really beautiful. I like this one because it's not super heavy, so it does sink into the skin, but it also provides you with enough moisture. And usually at night, I'll use something that's a little bit more hydrating than I would during the day. Okay, so moving on to the last part of the video, I want to talk about a few different products that I'll use randomly, just depending on what I want for my skin that week. The first product is from Glamglow, and unfortunately they do test on animals, so I won't repurchase this once I run out of this one and the one that I have in my makeup cabinet or my skincare cabinet, but this is the Glamglow Supermud Clearing Treatment. I know that some people like Glamglow products, some people don't. I personally find them really beneficial for my skin, and this one does a great job. If I have clogged pores or I have a breakout, I'll just apply this on that area, and it really helps to, I guess, shrink the breakout or clear my pores. And I feel like it also has very slightly subtle exfoliating properties to it. They do have an actual exfoliating mask, which is more so meant to exfoliate your face, but this one clears and exfoliates in my opinion. I think Glamglow products work. I know their products aren't the most natural, so if you are into natural skincare, it's probably not the best option for you. They are very expensive. That is the only thing. About twice a week, I will go in with the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. Thankfully, I do have two of these. I got one in a FabFitFun box and one in a BoxyCharm because this product is $80, which is so crazy to me. I feel like it might be worth the price tag because you only need the smallest amount, and what it does for your skin is amazing. But again, Dr. Brandt is not cruelty free, so I will not repurchase these once I run out. It's like a mini face peel. It's kind of like the Philosophy product that I mentioned in the beginning, but a lot stronger. You definitely don't want to use this one on an everyday basis. I think you're only supposed to use it like every 3 weeks or every 3 days because it is a really strong product. And again, you have to be careful with it. If you have very easily irritated skin, I don't think that this is going to be a good option for you. If you struggle with dry skin or you struggle with oily skin, I feel like it could be a good product. I actually test some products on my husband every once in a while. He was really reluctant to try any of my skincare at first, but he likes how his skin feels when he uses it too, and he has very dry skin. I like to get his input sometimes if he's willing, which isn't always, but I like to get his input. That way I can really let you guys know which skin type it works for. works for, and this one works for all different skin types unless your skin is very sensitive. I cannot believe how smooth my skin is after I use this. You just put a little bit on your fingers after your face is wet and massage it in for about like 1 to 2 minutes, and it makes your skin insanely smooth. I cannot believe it. It's like I got a facial. It really helps to clear any clogged pores, get rid of any dull skin, and if you struggle with acne scarring, this is definitely going to be a good option for you because over time it will really help to fade those scars. So if you guys know a cruelty-free option or an affordable option for this, I would love to hear from you. Another product that I will use randomly throughout the week, just depending on the shape of my skin, is the Serious Skincare Continuously Clear Acne Medication for Problematic Skin, and it is their Dry Low Spot Treatment. This one is available at HSN. I don't know where else, but I did a video with HSN a while ago and they sent this to me. I've been using it ever since because it will help to clear up your breakout so much faster than your normal skincare routine. So if you feel a breakout coming on or you see one, all you do is take a Q-tip, dip it into this product and apply it to your skin, and it's really going to dry out or dry up that breakout, which sounds not pleasant to talk about, but it really does work. The only problem with this is that it has a very strong scent. It smells like sulfur or charcoal. I can't really place it, but I can smell it all night long when I'm wearing it because I'll apply it before bed. So it's not really pleasant, but it really does work. So if you are struggling with a really big breakout and you need to get rid of it quickly, get this. I have so many sheet mask favorites, it's not even funny. I might do a separate video on them because I just feel like this video is already so long and I have so many depending on what my skin is like that week. They're just like a fun product to try, but they really do work. They have so many skincare benefits, and the great part is that they're pretty affordable. So you can purchase 1 or 2 of each kind until you find one that really works for you. Or, you know, if you're like me, your skin might change every single month and it might be a little bit dry, you might have a breakout, you might be really oily. So you can have skincare or sheet masks in your collection that kind of target each specific concern. And then when something comes up, you can use it. Okay, that's the end of my video. I know that I talked so much in this video, but I had a lot of info to go over. I really didn't even get like in depth into each product because I didn't want this video to be so long. But I hope you guys got a good idea, at least at the products that I use. I love talking about skincare. I really don't get very many views on my skincare videos, so I don't film them a whole lot because I don't know how much people actually like to watch them. But skincare products are one of my favorite things to use and try because I feel like there's no point in putting a ton of makeup on your skin if you're not taking the time to take care of your skin. So it's just as much fun to try skincare products as it is to try makeup products, in my opinion. But that is all I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.